Yes, I know I'm an idiot. That's why I keep telling y'all to say, hey, you big dummy. About time one person called me out. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Welcome back, everybody. It is old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty Barn with Rework 2025. Rework. Yeah. Well, so thank you, Bear Rose, for saying, hey, you big dummy. Straighten up. I told y'all I'm not a mechanic. Bear Rose says, hey, big dummy, that thing is supposed to go that direction, not that direction. And that, whenever worked, said minimum 24 inches, maximum 72 or something. Anyway, so, point being, it's all wrong. All wrong. There's a whole couple of wasted days of all wrong. So, what am I going to do about it? Well, I'm going to take it all apart and do it all over. So, I guess first things first is I'm just going to get in there. I'm probably going to do some measuring. And what I think I'm going to do is, instead of trying to move all that stuff back and forth and all that, since this part has got to be back here going the other way, I think I'm going to flip my carrier bearing around. We'll measure, flip it around. Maybe thought about moving this whole thing back, but I don't think I'm going to do that. That thing's riveted together and it's bracing and all that. I'm either going to put another brace here or just flip this around, measure and see how close we can get to 24 inches on a front little shaft. So anyway, first things first, this thing's coming apart. And yeah, when you don't know, you don't know. You know? Well, what a mess. How about all that? Yeah, it's all apart. And here's what I came up with. And it's still not going to be quite right, but it's going to be better. It's going to be closer. At least it's going to be pointing the right direction. The splines are going to be pointing to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and hook my carrier bearing here. I'm going to have to drill a hole right here. I'll have to bring my little strap bracket thing out here to catch the back side of this. And I'm going to put on my slip yoke on here, and I'm going to build my back drive line, and I'm going to put a front on here so it'll be solid from the carrier to here. So that's where I'm at the moment. So let me do some more cutting and welding and cutting and all that fun stuff, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, well, I had to go to town, get a E-joint, and got to go work on a baler, and you get to see that video too. So anyway, I'll just finish back on this video tomorrow or something. I ain't got time. So anyway, let's just see if we can make it tomorrow. All right, next day, let's see if we can get this silly stuff all buttoned up here and not looking all crazy. Let me get set up. All right, so took a long time to get around to this part right here, and still going to be short, but not as short. So this back one here is going to be about 17 inches from the center of the U-joint to the center of the U-joint there. And up front, it's going to be about 21 and a half from the carrier to the back of the, well, 21 and a half to the back, so about 21 to the center. So still going to be short, but at least it's going to be facing the right direction and stuff. And I don't know. I guess it'll just have to work. And if it don't work, we'll always say it should have. So, all right, I'll get these pieces back out of here and weld some stuff together and see what we can come up with. Okay, well, are you ready? There it is. Yeah. Hold on a sec. All right. She is redone again. So, is she right? Absolutely not. Is she where she's going to be? Absolutely. So, now I'm past that point again. So, oh, let me show you another thing. Yeah, I just ended up still using my straps here because I came out the back of that. I went through the frame, put a couple of washers up under there to get it kind of leveled out on that, and use my straps for that to help hold my carrier bearing. So I think she'll hold. All right, one more time, let's try this. Do me a favor, if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, say, you big dumb hillbilly, there ain't no way that drive line's gonna work. And I'll say, well, it'll work till it don't. And other than that, till next time, y'all keep watching. I'm gonna keep working.